Welcome to another video, guys. Today, Discover brings you a list of the top 10 largest and scariest plant-based monsters in movies. Yes, you heard that right. Plant-based. Most of the time, we eat them, but today, it's the other way around, guys. Yes, we know that anything related to monsters really sells. And I guess the makers of these movies were trying to capitalize on this fact. Or it can also be that the directors of these movies really love their veggies. Anyway, without further ado, let's start the countdown. Number 10, Audrey 2, from the 1985 movie Little Shop of Horrors, 3 to 6 feet. The main antagonist of the 1985 American comedy horror film Little Shop of Horrors, Audrey 2, is actually an alien creature who feeds on blood and is prepared to sweet-talk unwary humans into feeding it in exchange for fame and fortune. Talk about emotional manipulation, guys. It's a large green plant with a head similar in shape to an avocado. Yes, you heard that right. I'm telling you, I'm scared of eating an avocado now. Number 9, The Mushroom People, from the 1963 Japanese horror film Matango, 7 feet. The Mushroom People are the main antagonist of the 1963 Japanese horror film Matango. After their ship is damaged in a storm, a crew of Japanese sailors become stranded on an island with a species of strange mushrooms that transforms those who eat them into mushroom-human hybrids. Mushroom people are mutated humans with brown, lumpy skin. Their heads have been replaced by lumpy mushroom caps, and their arms and legs are bulbous and bloated. Number 8. Demon Scarecrow, from the movie Scarecrow, 9 feet. Being the main antagonist of the 2013 American horror film Scarecrow. The Demon Scarecrow is a combination of spirits formed from the people who have died in the local cornfield of a small town. The Demon Scarecrow resembles a large humanoid figure made of black hay and vines. Its face has 2 empty eye sockets and a large gaping mouth. Number 7, Triffids, from the 1962 British horror film The Day of the Triffids, 10 feet. The Triffids are tall, thin, carnivorous plants that are actually farmed for the valuable oil they produced. But after a mysterious meteor shower that renders the Earth's population completely blind, the Triffids strike back by attacking the people one by one. They are made of muscular masses of roots. Number 6, Tabunga, from the 1957 film From Hell It Came, 11 feet. Tabunga is the main antagonist of the 1957 film From Hell It Came. A South Seas island prince is wrongly accused of murder and sentenced to death. His body is placed inside a hollow tree, which is then reanimated into a hulking monster by nuclear radiation. Tabunga is a large humanoid tree with blackish-colored tree bark, no leaves, and a permanent scowling face. It has several chipped pieces atop its head that resembles a crown, and 2 large growths on its shoulders. Number 5, Mandrake, from the 2010 film Mandrake, 15 feet. The Mandrake is the main antagonist of the 2010 American horror film Mandrake. When a few people steal an ancient dagger from a South American tomb, they accidentally release a botanical monster created to guard it. The Mandrake is a vaguely humanoid creature composed of tree roots and vines wrapping around each other in a rough humanoid form. The Mandrake is named after the plant genus Mandragora, which is known for its use of witchcraft. Number 4, Gnarled Tree, from the 1982 film Poltergeist, 30 feet. The gnarled tree is an antagonist in the 1982 American horror film Poltergeist. The gnarled tree is a gnarled old oak tree with several very thick branches and very few, if any, leaves. In the movie, it is known to be a wise old tree, always looking out for the family. But then the gnarled tree shirks its responsibilities and instead becomes possessed by angry poltergeist, who causes it to kidnap a young boy and attempt to eat him. Number 3, Spore Mantis from the movie Kong, Skull Island, 45 feet. One of the antagonists in the movie Kong, Skull Island, Spore Mantis resembles an enormous stick insect crossed with a thick, light brown tree. Inside its body is a parasitic organism resembling a slug with powerful jaws. Don't know about you guys, but I have never been scared of trees before this. Number 2, Methuselah from the 2019 film Godzilla, King of the Monsters, 322 feet. Methuselah is a mountain plant kaiju featured in the 2019 monster film Godzilla, King of the Monsters. Methuselah is a ginormous mountain plant creature who appears to be quadrupedal, with a mammalian face possessing horns like a bull. Methuselah carries a forest on his back, and as a result, he can camouflage himself into a forest fairly quickly. Well, one of the best examples of coexisting with nature. Number 1, Biollante from the 1989 film Godzilla vs. Biollante, 350 feet. Biollante is the main antagonist of the 1989 Japanese film Godzilla vs. Biollante. It was created by Dr. Shiragami by splicing the genes of a rose with those of Godzilla and his deceased daughter, Erica, in order to keep her alive forever. Biollante is seen to possess an enormous, thick, spiky stalk, ending in an enormous rosebud. She also has enormous tentacles. Now, that is some crazy experiment, Doc. So, those were the top 10 largest plant-based kaijus. Comment down below for your favorite kaiju.